Alright, you guys. I've been trying to hold out to do this video. You pardon me, I'm tired. I initially said I was going to do an update video on the Tiiva Naturals a month after using it for a month. I updated actually on my Facebook. I didn't make a video because it was going to be entirely too short. So I took photos and decided I would do an update video later, which is now. So I'm going to post the photos from the length check that I posted on Facebook. And I also post photos from my starting length. And yeah, after the photos I posted on Facebook, I braided my hair up again. Let's see. And I think I've had these braids in for like 4 weeks, maybe 5. 5 is pushing it. It's time for them to go. I was like, oh, I thought I could stretch these braids because, you know, I let somebody else do them, so they're really good this time. But that's not happening. First of all, I don't know if y'all can see. Don't mind the dirt because they're old, like I said. But these braids are ready. Like, they're through. And plus, my scalp just feels gross. And, like, I wash my hair in between, but I work out 6 days a week hard. And so even the washing, it just isn't helping. But I'm just showing you guys the braids before. I'm gonna give you guys a better update after I take this down, wash it, and I'm gonna blow dry it, and I'm actually gonna press it this time, so I'm gonna do a true length check. Just really quick, as far as the Tiiva Naturals, I used it religiously for month 1. And I posted my photos before. I slowed down using it after that because I'm just tired of growth haze, you guys. You don't understand. Like, that is not the life I want to live. I am not my hair. And I want my hair to be healthy. And I have always understood that your hair grows best when you eat right. You're getting all your nutrients when you exercise, when you drink water, when you take care of yourself from the inside out. I've always known this. I just wasn't living it. I started trying to take supplements, and then I was like, bump this. I started working out 6 days a week, like I said, hard. I've changed my eating habits drastically. Like, I did a 1 month detox where I just drank, just like the Master Cleanse, but it's a different drink where you use cane juice and some other stuff instead of using the maple syrup. I did that for a month. I ate 100% raw for I think 2 to 3 weeks after that. And then I changed my diet to include about 75 to 80% raw foods and some cooked stuff, but basically almost 100% clean eating. I'm drinking, I want to say, between 100 to 150 ounces of water a day. And I've been doing this for, gosh, 5-6 weeks now. The exercising and eating better. And so, yeah, I'm trying to eliminate the growth aids. And let me tell you something. Since I started working out and changed my diet, I've gotten more growth, more scalp activity than I've ever gotten with any growth aids that I used in the past. And I haven't had to use the products that I normally use to keep my dry, nasty, flaky scalp. Check this out. Now I know my scalp is clean, but it's not flaky and scaling, which when I don't use, before when I wouldn't apply my moisturizer that I make, when I wouldn't apply that often, I would start getting the scaling again. Or if I didn't use certain shampoos or conditioners, I would get it really bad. And I'm actually going to talk about that in another video. But I'm not getting that anymore. Like, I haven't put anything on my scalp in forever. And I'm not getting that scaling. And so that's a big deal also for me. Yeah, one thing I will say though, when I don't use my Cowboy Magic shampoo, like when I use something else, I do get itching and flaking, but nowhere near what it was before. yeah, so I just wanted to say that. Now, the Tiiva Naturals, I do use it, say once to twice a week, and I'm using it not for growth, okay? Not for growth. I'm using it because it has sulfur in it, and I added a little eucalyptus oil, just I'm a sucker for eucalyptus oil. But I use this once or twice per week to kind of help lengthen the growth phase, because, you know, as I spoke about in my hair growth 101 video, you can check that out. Our hair grows in phases, so I'm using this to lengthen the growth phase. After all this talking, I'm gonna go ahead and just shut up, take my hair down so we can get to the nitty gritty and see how much progress I made. And I'm also checking my progress from my big chop that I did last year at the very end of September, basically October, to see how much growth I've gotten. The last length check that I did, that I posted on Facebook, I was, I think, about an inch and a half away from broad strap length. So today we're gonna see what I'm working with. Hopefully I got to broad strap length. That would be wonderful. But we'll see. And I'll also be doing the individual measurements of each section like I did in the last Tiiva Naturals video. And I was saying before, the Tiiva Naturals, I mean, with growth aid products, you can't really determine whether or not they work. I would like to believe that they do, but we can't determine whether or not they work, because 99% of the time when people start using a growth aid, they change their hair habits. When people start using growth aids, they become more conscious and aware of their hair, and they start protecting it. They start putting, you know, moisturizing and sealing and different things like that, paying attention to their hair whereas they weren't before. And so because you start treating your hair differently overall, that is likely what is causing you to see more growth, because you're starting to see more retention. So that's most of the time, not all the time. Sometimes the growth aids might work. Sometimes, I honestly believe sometimes it's a mental thing too. Just like people have vision boards, and basically it's because when you see something, you visualize it, then it happens, or it's more likely to happen. That's also a possibility. But I know for me, my best growth aid is living a healthier lifestyle and being active. So I'm still talking, huh? Anyways, I'll see y'all in a minute.